skin deep. They're going to try to tell you you're just skin deep. You are a woman. Feel offended. Be proud. You are a man. Feel ashamed. Don't be so loud. You are black. Push back. Feel oppressed. You are white. Feel guilty. Be less. They're going to try and sell you that you're just skin deep. But your identity is just a shell, the husk that holds your soul. Oh no, they'll never talk about your soul, since they can't hold it or they sold it long ago. To those who want you to forget you still have yours. Because if you knew, you wouldn't believe their bullshit for one more minute. Instead, you'd see your inner power and stand up in it. That's not what they want. They want you to see skin deep, to think skin deep, to live skin deep, to think everyone is judging you, so you must judge first. And tell yourself it's not hypocrisy since the other is to blame, so you should feel no shame. Because somewhere in time they took what you had or kept you down, so now it's time they pay. Then someone on TV said revenge was okay. Forget Martin Luther King and his dream. He said to judge men by their character. But now we're told if they look like that or wear that hat, they have no character to judge, and we can't make our own minds up. We don't know any better. Just leave it to the experts. This slippery slope is getting steep, and still they'll try to convince you to live skin deep. Breathe skin deep. Feel skin deep. And that your rapping is expensive, but what it holds is cheap. But they are liars creating fires to burn away connections to a self that is higher and to your fellow man. And then you are controlled, just a slave to your ego and fear, and any words that you hear are only a validation of all the discrimination. So now you need help, but from where does it come? It comes from the hands that fed you this make-believe story, those who want all the money, the power, and glory. Now remember what matters is under the surface, and that wolves may come masked as your friend, but in the end, how do they change you and what have they labeled you? Do you sit in a box covered with stickers of your inborn characteristics and tell yourself you are lesser than or better than because of some bias-laden statistics? You are so much more, but it's up to you to figure out what it's for. If you're a he or a she or a they, if you're asexual, hetero, or gay, if you're black, white, brown, or gray, you still have things to learn and things to say. So don't use these things as a pedestal or crutch. If we all stop believing that it matters that much, we'll be free. Free of our insecurities and social anxieties, and from the ridiculous narratives of the powers that be, who would rather we go through this life asleep, since they profit from a world that lives skin deep.